Alright, guys. It is time for another Florencio Files. Down here in the bottom right, you might recognize this name because he actually played a game on this map, on these spawns before. In the red, the player who managed to defeat Florencio in episode number 122. That's right, go back and watch that if you haven't watched it already. It's a bloody close game, but he managed to take down the old Greg account. Exact same map, same spawns, in a very close map of two dudes trying to throw the game. It is Fuck Vals. And up here, he's on his sewer mermaid backwards. Every time I look at this, I'm like, what does this account say again? It's he's straight from the upside down where everything is in reverse. He's going for a cannon rush. It is Florencio. Alright. So, here we see Florencio coming in with a probe. His name is Mr. Cannon Rush of douchebagginess. Fuck Vals, you might want to move that overlord to the low ground, buddy. You just gonna chill? You're gonna go 19 gas? 18 pool? Is pool's gonna go down after a minute 20? Jeebus! Dude, he's past 200 minerals. What are we doing? Oh my god. This is truly a Florencio level zone. 1 minute 27 for the spawning pool? That is so late. Okay, he's going to pull a lot of drones and try to fight his way through this, but I think he'll need more than that. If he wants to get through, he's got to, probably take down both. Maybe even all three pylons, because then you can take out the powering one on the high ground. A lot of these drones kind of stuck behind each other. They're taking a while. These guys did not make it through school. They are stuck rather than going around to the left where they can get surface area. And Flo trying to get that wall in on the low ground. Can he get it? Can he get it? He needs one more pylon, man. He needs another pylon. He barely gets it. And he drills his way back through 14 drones somehow, unable to... Oh, he's going to wall him on the low ground. He walls him on the... Oh, no. Look at this. This drone's trying to go back to mine. He's like, oh, no. He's realized he's in a real-life horror movie. He's just spazzing out in the corner. It's game over, man. It's game over. Flo's like, you beat me once. Shame on me. If you beat me twice, though, oof, that's where I'll get upset. So, cannon on the high ground. That cannon there, I think, is going to do fine. The probe is actually putting out a lot of damage on this spine. Hasn't finished yet, so it doesn't have its 2 armor until it finishes construction. No building, all constructing buildings do not have armor. Is a common thing there. So, pylon blocking the potential expansion. Fuck Vals is going to go up to the top. He's just building drones right now. Oh my god, now there's like 4 drones stuck in this corner spazzing out right now. That spine has to pull back. That hatch is going down, man. I mean, I guess he's got so many drones he can just run up to that base, which is something. But he's got so little mining once this hatch falls. He's only going to have 7 workers on minerals in the main. Fuck Vals. Uh-oh. By the way, for those who don't remember, in their previous match, at a certain point, Florencio had only oracles and zealots with a few void rays. Maybe he had a storm or 2. And Fuck Vals had mass ultra hydra viper. And I was like, well, there's no way zealot oracle beats that, right? Because you drop a parasitic bomb and all the oracles get destroyed by the splash. Hydras aren't terrible versus oracles, and ultras ruin the zealots. And what was so incredible is Fuck Vals managed to attack, I think it was down this ramp, with all the 30 hydralisks in front, so none of the ultras were helping, and the vipers were just hanging out over here. And basically, every hydra just got lasered by the oracles and the charge zealots, and then the ultras came in, and then the vipers came in. And I was like, the previous 3 minutes was me being like, Flo's dead, there's no way he can win this game. Doop-de-doop. Looks like this one's over. And I was like, it was the most impressive throw of a battle I've ever fucking seen. I was like, this is literally the easiest army to destroy what Florencio has, and he manages to lose like 3 fights in a row. It was actually incredible. On the other hand, though, the reason why Fuck Vals gave Florencio so much trouble is even in these chaotic situations, he's building drones. Normally, remember in the past, Florencio used to play these Zergs who, in these chaotic odd situations, they would just stop droning and stop expanding. And at some point, Florencio, he's focusing so much on making his opponents salty rather than actually doing damage. he always loses steam and momentum. And the thing is, I always say, if you can just keep droning and rebuilding your economy, you can absorb a bunch of these punches and harassments, right? If you simply know how to macro, because Florencio, he's never going for a brutal finishing blow. He's always going for a, this will make him angry. You know, Florencio is always grinning to himself. Oh, zero focus fire there from Flo, by the way. He is damaging. Okay, now he's starting to focus, but man, Neeb is not happy. He says, come on, dude. I've shown you how to focus fire before. He only gets 5 workers there. He could have got a few more. Still good damage, don't get me wrong. And what is going on up here? The Overlord survives on 1 hit point, regens back to 4. The Queen goes walkabout. Fuck Val's is having a bit of trouble with his cannon contain. He's still up a couple workers though. Flo's expansion is late. We've got the first Chad out there on his own though. A single Chad, of course. Not that powerful. He has some self-confidence issues. Definitely needs another trust fund buddy to help him be confident. So nothing makes you more confident than another dude watching you while you try to bang some defenseless overlords. Let's be real. Chad Rays are that unit that goes and fights a drunk homeless man to try and prove how alpha they are. Like, you know, they're like, oh, I'm so fucking cool, man. Look at me. I'm like, wow, he's like literally passed out on the street and you're picking a fight with a homeless. Like, okay, that's not impressive at all. These overlords just want to float around, drink their wine out of that brown paper bag, and maybe have a perv on some people from the fucking shadows, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Don't go hunting them. Well, for now they're not, but they are going to find a queen in the open. Uh-oh. She's going to get her creep tomb. If she can get to the spores, there are 2 spores up there, but good night, sweet queen. And there's a phoenix coming in as well. There's no mobile anti-air. They're going to click on the hatch. They could actually take out these spores. Oh, the spores trying to move. Remember spores? Oh, almost good micro, but not quite here from Florencio. There we go. Does pull back that low hit point one. That spore goes down. Oh, this is already so much damage. I mean, what do we got up here? It looks like hell muffins are going to be built, so it's going to be swarm hosts. But another spore falls. Oh, the queen's going to come out. Oh, pick her up, pick her up, pick her up. Oh, both Void Rays are so low right now. Uh-oh, Flo's got to be careful, man. These spores, if that targets the red hit point Void Ray, and it doesn't, it hits the other one, but oh, they're too low, man. Yeah, they're too low. One of the voids falls. The other one's going to have to do a bit of a dance around. Forces a lot of spores, though, is up to, well, it hasn't really macroed behind it because Florencio, but that's fine. It's up to 2 Stargate Phoenix, which is going to add some nice flexibility. Hatchery up here. Now, Swarm Host's an amazing unit. You're going to very slowly be able to clear these cannons, but no Nidus Worm just yet. So no way of transporting through the subterranean butt canal. Subterranean sphincter. That sounds better, actually. I do like alliteration. The subterranean sphincter. Sounds good, right? Sounds a little stinky, to be honest, but, you know, you take what you can get when you're a Zerg player. You need to get from one side of the map to the other, and you don't want to brave a land that's being patrolled by goddamn laser pilots flying around just looking for it. Look at that! They come in, decide to pick up some of your babies, take them out. A few drones do go down. Ooh, a few overlords as well. Oh, Chadicus, get out of there! Yeah, that Chad. You know, he's just not as powerful without his bro. This queen does get picked up. They were not targeting her straight away though, and it's only 4 Phoenix, so it's not enough to kill her in one lift unless they're all shooting her the whole time. Ooh, they gotta pull back, I think. Oh, he goes for the other queen there. Wait, there's a spore in here, isn't there? There is a spore somewhere in there. Yeah, there's a spore right underneath. I don't know if Flo saw that or not. Does lose a Void Ray, loses a few Phoenix. His cannons are getting broken out of. Back at home, he hasn't put back on gas. He is swapping into Oracles, though. And what the hell is Queen? She actually ambushes them and takes them out. Oh, no. It's going to take like 5 lifts to kill that Queen. Is she going to kill this Phoenix when she drops? Okay, no. Flo purposely leaves one to tank and sends the weak one away. So Oracle's joining up. Now, fuck Vals are still only on 2 base. Should really be breaking out of this pretty soon. But I think if not micro, the Locusts are going to keep landing on the high ground, getting aggroed by the cannon, and then walking. Yeah. So it's a bit of an awkward move here with the Locusts. They should now start clearing everything else up. Flo going for that corner base. So it's going to be 3 base up against 3 base. Fuck Vals has plenty of spores up there. How many spores are on this base? Ooh, 3. 3 is a good beginning to defense, but once you get to about 12, 13 Oracles, you really don't care about that at all. You just laser them down. Only going to lose 1 or 2 Oracle in that scenario. This Phoenix is on a patrol path right next to 2 Overlords, but has decided to not kill them just yet. First 4 oracles going to come across the map. If they can catch the queens, ooh, they could actually take all those queens out. Shut down the anti-air before it gets out of control. Ooh, he finds 1 queen out in no man's land. And another queen there as well. Is Flo going to catch it? Used a lot of energy for that. Is Phoenix going to pick that off? These cannons finally going down, and fuck, Vals is finally got a chance to transfer these drones down and take some more workers. Another queen does fall. It's simply a ribcage left on the battlefield bleeding. More oracles on the way. I mean, is there another step behind this? Is it going to be unupgraded stalkers? Is it going to be storm and blink stalkers? We've seen a few different transitions from here for Flo, but if these oracles are counted and 60 drones, I mean, this is a problem. How is Flo going to take out a Zerg who builds this many workers? It's going to be hard. Adepts are going to come in for a little bit more damage. Hasn't really targeted down too many of these workers, but they're trying to run away, but a bunch of boogeymen adepts or boogie adepters are going to come on in and start taking those out. The queen's like, leave me alone. But no creep tumors anywhere. Fuck, Val's like, oi, what the hell, man? Let me expand. All right, these adepts are actually getting a lot of damage done now. We do see 3 more gateways on the way. Where are they? Oh, down here. So going to start the transition into ground units from here. Lots of probes have been recalled, but they aren't actually mining yet. Locusts just got thrown to kill a single pylon. Swarmo's not really serving much function, so fuck, Vals is on 75 workers, by the way, guys. Most of which are long distance mining right now. These 2 bases getting evicted is really rough. And what exactly is your composition, fuck Vals? I'd love to find out, because I said the counter to Florencio is drones, but at a certain point, you do need to turn those drones into things that fire, right? You can't just have 5 swarm hosts and a couple queens. It's only going to get you so far. Are we still droning at 70 workers? What is going on right now? We're going to make overlords. Okay, I think fuck Vals may have lost the plot. Doesn't seem to have any friggin' idea what they're doing other than walking queens back and forwards off creep. You can tell they're a spamming injector where they keep telling queens to inject hatcheries on the other side of the map. All the spores are moving down. Oh my god. Goodbye, spore crawlers. Florencio's like, oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, didn't I have a mineral line over here? Didn't I have it? Where'd they go? Oh. And are we going to lose a hatchery to 4 unupgraded adepts as well? Truly impressive. Fuck Vals is now going double Evo Chamber, Bane Nest. He's dropped down to 55 workers. I'm surprised he isn't taking more hatcheries and... Wait, there's no spores? You know you're against Mass Oracle. You're going to build 1 spore? What? What's the game plan here? What? I don't... Oh, it's fine. I've got 5 queens. So lucky those oracles are out of juice. Float. Get out of there. Uh-oh. Sewer Mermaid overextending a little bit there. The adepts are shading down. But I mean, god damn. Up to 44 workers killed. And he's like, yeah, I think I need 26 more drones. I mean, it's not terrible, but you do need to take like a 4th and a 5th base at some point and maybe build some spores so that doesn't happen again. The same 4 adepts. Some of them have almost got 10 kills per adept. That's not meant to happen. This is one of the shittiest units in the game once you get past the very beginning harassment. Yeah, these adepts are butchering right now. Finally, the adepts are going to go down, but not before causing crazy chaos. Oh my god. 8 Phoenix coming down here as well, or 7 Phoenix, I should say. And they massacre a bunch of overlords. This fuck Vals has had about as much room as you could possibly give, but Florencio is just saying more room to extract salt. Keep droning up. Give me more things to kill so I can make you a sad Zerg player. 7 spores go down there. There's no spores in the main. Are we there's 1 spore that This is what I call it. Well, this is the base I hope you fly your air units into, because if you hit anywhere else, they're basically undefended. Oh, I have 1 spore. Is that going to stop 14 oracles? Nothing in the main. Fucking huge brain Zerg, who, by the way, these queens are still running around in the top of the map, which we have not... I thought it was because they were trying to inject hatcheries before, but at this point, it feels like they're just running out because fuck Vals is one of these people who's like, nah, you have to prove your queenliness. And they're like, what? What does that mean? It's like, yeah, you got to prove that you're a warrior queen and you're willing to go out and get yourself murdered on your own. It's like, why? It's like, oh, we need scouting information. No, we don't. We've got creep. We know where everything is. I'm gonna keep clicking. Look at it. Once again, it's like, I'm going to spread some creep. You've already got tumors everywhere. What are we doing? How can you focus on creep when you've got 4K gas in the bank and you're just fucking literally stroking your nuts and going, I'm gonna go for pathogen glands. No actual fighting unit, just the same 5 swarm hosts from early game is like, should we do something about this? It's like, nah, I'm gonna make a creep tumor. I put a new creep tumor down. That's what I need right now. What? What are we? And there's one oracle guard, one spore guarding the mineral line. The queens are getting eviscerated. Oh my god. Who would have ever thought putting all your spores at your third base not the best? The oracles are all on hold position. They're having a midlife crisis, or a mid-energy crisis, I should say. They do finally come over here and take out that spore. The drones are going to run. I think the oracles can just take these spores out. Probably not enough left, actually. But that hatchery is going to probably go down as well. The Phoenix are like, screw this, we can tank it. They just dive in there and blitz the drones down, and they will pull on back out of there. That hatchery falls as well. And what is the transition? It is Charge Zealot with no upgrades out of 3 gates with no warp gate. I love you, Florencio. You know what? I've made so much fun of him about his 17-minute unupgraded Stalker transition. He's now doing a 16-minute Charge Zealot transition. This is actually way better. As long as your opponent doesn't have Banelings, man, these are going to do way more bang for buck. And check it. Alright, Locust's going to try and fight him. Zealots do pretty good versus Locusts in small numbers when they're attack moved and not just move past them, but he's trying to target down the Swarm hosts. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice there. Florencio getting out that sick joystick micro. Corruptors are out. Uh-oh, 12 Phoenix versus 12 Corruptors. Definitely want to back on out of that one. Zealots, though, taking out another base. Are we going to see Chads? Oh my god, he's got 4 Stargates. 4 Chads building at a time. Fuck Vals is on Roach Corruptor. Oh my god, Roach Corruptor against Charge Zealot Void Ray. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys, that does not go well for the Zerg player. Once he gets out, even 4 Void Rays will kill a lot of these Corruptors. If you get 8, turn on Prismatic Alignment, they're going to kick ass. Phoenix will come forward here. He's changing his targets a bit. A little slow to react was Flow, so wasn't able to get any other Corruptors, but the Phoenix is going to go across the map to try and distract these Zealots. Ooh, click on the hatch. He was clicking on the hatch before, but now he's not going to finish it off. The Phoenix just trying to buy time. They're going to come over here and try and pick up some queens, but they got to get out of there. Uh-oh. Yeah, being a Phoenix pilot for Florencio means your life does get thrown away sometimes. Roaches will deal with that. Still no upgrades from the double Evo. Of course, Blink and Stalkers are getting made because we're at 17 minutes. Oh, god damn. Well, it's not unupgraded Stalker, guys. It's a 17-minute Blink Stalker transition. He's like, take that, pig. I gotcha. I learnt. I'm like, no! He's getting a set of balls, which is nice. So it's going to be some Charge Zealots, some Blink Stalkers. His Phoenix are just playing run around the map and distract the Corruptors. Which is not bad, buys him time. He's got 8 Void Rays up at home. I'll tell you, man, 8 Chads up against a bunch of Corruptors. Corruptors, I don't know, man. They say life gets better after high school. They say, you know, those fucking Chads, they can't tease you anymore. You get the girls because you have better jobs than them. The problem is, when you find yourself in a dark alleyway late at night, outside, you know, they still see you. They go, aren't you that fucking Corruptor from high school? Didn't we call you Nervous Nelly Jellyfish Tryhard Virgin? The Corruptor's like, I'm fucking millionaire now, fuck you, I'm successful. And it doesn't matter though. In that moment, if there's no other people around, if you run into them in a dark alleyway at night, these Chads are gonna be like, don't you miss the old days? And the Corruptors are like, no, we don't. And then the fucking Void Rays just give them the most ultimate wedgie, to the point where they literally wedge their underwear so deep up their ass that it disappears. It gets lost inside themselves. I'm talking about it needs surgical extraction, and it's time for that ultimate wedgie right now. Oh my god! Ah! The Virgin Corruptors run the fuck out of there. 3 of their buddies instantly die. But thankfully, the rest of them, they say, okay, you know what? I'm going to call my lawyer and we're going to try and press charges. That was fucked up. We just saw 3 of our friends die literally to their own underpants being shoved up their butt. The most ultimate of all legends. And we're going to go Mutalisks versus a guy on 4 Stargates. always my favorite thing when Zergs do. Oh, balls! It's always my favorite when Zergs try to go Mutalisks against someone who can build 4 Phoenix at a time. That's, wait, there's not even enough to beat the Stalkers. Fuck Vals may have lost the plot, guys. I was talking about drones in the face of chaos being a powerful, powerful thing. But may have kept building drones for an extra 6 to 9 minutes longer than needed and built 0 defense. Like, I'm talking, there was never Ling speed, no Zerglings built all game. He is gonna come out and say, I'm gonna fucking pee on you. Goes to the Chad's house, pees on their house while they're sleeping, says, yeah, I fucking got you, mate. Unfortunately, though, the Chads are gonna get their buddies, their kids, their little stalker kids who they've already trained to be the next generation of bullies to come and fucking fight for them. Oh my god, flaming roach corpses going everywhere. Flow here. The Stalker Disruptor transition. This is Florencio, by the way. He's like, I gotta tell you. He's like, Florencio's actually so pissed this guy beat him last time. He's like, so I need to make sure he knows. Aw. Don't throw love hearts out, you shitbag. I want you to be salty. That's actually, I think this is why we're gonna see more games of these two in the future. Because let's be real, Fuck Val was just there, took away Florencio's power. Fuck Val's was like, I know what you feed off. He's literally just removed Florencio's source of nutrition. Florencio's gonna go into starvation mode, man. If he plays like 10 games in a row and everyone's like, oh, GG, well played, that was a very creative strategy. Nice use of pylons to wall my workers outside my base. Like, Florencio's like, he's like, I can't feed off this. This doesn't feel good. No. I need you to fucking tell me to kill myself. I need you to start talking about mums and shit. And then I can tell you how that's how we made you. I still love that's how we made you. One of Florencio's greatest lines of all time. He's like, yeah, dude, say hi to your mom for me. He goes like, yeah, you fucking piece of shit. He's like, yeah, I do love your mom, man. Yeah, that's how we made you. Florencio, always ready. The corner base coming down after the third. He did have a 4th up behind it as well. And the goddamn Chad Armada up here, man. In this society, everyone bangs. You know, it's not a virgin society down there in the sewers. You guys ever watch True Blood? It's like the second season of True Blood? There's that fucking nymph lady who keeps making everyone have orgies. That's like Florencio. He's standing there in the sewer, playing his fucking harp, and everyone that he's like fucking hypnotized that's come down there, they all just start banging each other in the fucking sewer waters. It's a bit weird, it's a bit gross, but he is the pretty prince of poopy orgies. And that is why he is called the Sewer Mermaid. His sweet mermaid siren song lures people down to the depths where they all become Chads. No one's a virgin in Florencio's ideal society. And everyone is either banging or getting banged. And that's what he brings to the ladder. He's got a 17 kill ball. And he says, you need to have an Overlord scout. He left the game. What? Oh, they must have been whispering while Flo was still in the game. You know what, guys? This is the last one of the previous pack of replays from Florencio that he sent to me in April. I've got a brand new pack he's just sent to me. So the next episode, which we're going to be casting later today, so it should be up on YouTube very soon. It's going to be up very, very soon. And we're going to be going into completely new strategies. He said especially his Terran and Zerg have leveled up massively. He's told me he's got all new Protoss build orders that he's been really excited to show me. For a long time, he kept delaying sending me a replay pack. He's like, I want to get it just right. He's like, man, there's still some builds that aren't quite right yet. I'm still figuring things out. I'm figuring out those little twists and turns. But he sent me a big fat replay pack, so I'm bloody excited. I look forward to seeing you guys in the rest of build orders in the rest of the episodes. If you guys are enjoying the content, please don't forget to check out the Patreon down below in the description. Hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you very much. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye and good night.